Let's continue practicing expanding polynomials. We have a binomial multiplied by a binomial. X times x is going to be x squared. First, you feed the dog and then you feed the cat. X times negative 2 is going to be negative 2x. Now this is your brother or sister here, feeding the dog and then feeding the cat. 2 times x is going to be positive 2x, and then 2 times negative 2 is going to be negative 4. Cha-ching! We align the x's up, so you can calculate this nice and fast. X squared plus nothing is going to be x squared. Positive 2x minus 2x cancel. Imagine you have $2 and you lost $2. You have 0x, which is nothing. I'm not going to bother writing that. And we have minus 4. So what we have here is x plus 2, x minus 2. We call this difference of squares. Whenever we have the same first part and the same numbers, but one is going to be positive, one's going to be negative, the shortcut method is to simply say the answer is this times this, x times x, which is x squared, and then this times this. Positive 2 multiplied by negative 2 is negative 4. So this is a fast and furious shortcut, but please don't cut corners. Do not get confused. So on the side, if I say what's x minus 2 squared, please do not think this is not equals to distribution. X squared, negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4. This is wrong. X minus 2 multiplied by x minus 2. You need to feed the dog, feed the cat. So x squared times x times x is x squared. X times negative 2 is negative 2x. And then here, your brother or sister is going to feed the dog, feed the cat. Negative 2 times x is negative 2x. Negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4. So as you can see, there's a middle term here. Imagine you spend $2 and you spend another $2. You clean it up. You have a negative 4x plus 4. So don't forget about the middle term when you get a question like this. Okay, let's practice another difference of squares question over here. You can see that this is a plus 3, a minus 3. So using the secret shortcut here from question number 1, we know the answer is a squared, and positive 3 times negative 3 is negative 9. That's the secret shortcut. But just to be safe, let's practice. What's a plus 3 multiplied by a minus 3? Let's feed the dog, feed the cat. This is you. A times a is a squared. A times negative 3 is negative 3a. And this is your brother or sister feeding the dog, feeding the cat again. 3 times a is 3a. And positive 3 times negative 3 is negative 9. Cha-ching! You can see the final answer is a squared, and these cancel, minus 9. It's nice to line things up sometimes so that you can just quickly add things up quickly. Let's try question number 3. We have a binomial squared. If you want, you can write this out. 4x minus 5 multiplied by 4x minus 5. Let's feed the cat, the dog, and the cat. This is you, being the farmer. 4x times 4x is going to be 16x squared. You multiply the coefficients first. 4 times 4 is 16. X times x is x squared. And when you feed the cat, 4x times negative 5 is going to be negative 20x. Again, you multiply the coefficients. 4 times negative 5 is negative 20, and the x remains there. And now this is for your brother or sister's turn. Feed the dog, feed the cat. Negative 5 times 4x is going to be negative 20x. Negative 5 times negative 5 is going to be positive 25. Cha-ching! The final answer is 16x squared. You spend $20, you spend another $20, you have negative 40x plus 25. And there's your final answer. Okay, we're going to finish off with a big one here. We have x minus 1 cubed. X minus 1 cubed. So one way to do this is to break it down. X minus 1, x minus 1, x minus 1. Now I want to show you a mental shortcut how to do this quickly. Because really, x minus 1 is the same thing as x minus 1 squared. And I wish we could do these kind of questions very fast in your head. X minus 1 squared. How do you do this quickly? Now you know how to expand it out. Perhaps you know FOIL. Perhaps you know how to feed the dog, feed the cat. But on your marks, get set, go. X times x is x squared. We know that. But the shortcut to get the middle term is going to be this times this and then double it. X times negative 1 is negative x and then double it. It becomes negative 2x. And then negative 1 times negative 1 is positive 1. Let's practice that just a little bit more. What if I say, can you very quickly expand x plus 3 squared at the speed of light? On your marks, get set, go. X squared, this times this is 3x, double it. It's going to be 6x. 3 times 3 is not 6, it's going to be 9. So we're starting to get the hang of it. Let's try just one more. 2x minus 5 squared. Let's expand it out. On your marks, get set, go. 2x times 2x is 4x squared. 2x times negative 5 is negative 10x. Double it. Negative 20x. Negative 5 times negative 5 is positive 25. So hopefully we're getting the hang of expanding binomials. You can always find some worksheet online if you need more practice. So now that we have some skill to expand these out more quickly, you can see how I went from here to here. And we're going to focus on the right side here. So x minus 1, we're going to have a big bracket here, and we're going to expand this out quickly. X times x is x squared. X times negative 1 is negative x. Double it. Negative 2x. And negative 1 times negative 1 is positive 1. So we went from here to here. We have a binomial multiplied by a trinomial. And we can do this very patiently. We're going to carefully feed a dog, cat, and bird. This is you. X times x squared is x cubed. X times negative 2x is negative 2x squared. X times 1 is positive x. And now this is your brother or sister feeding the cat, the dog, cat, and bird also. Negative 1 times x squared is going to be negative x squared. Negative 1 multiplied by negative 2x is going to be positive 2x. Negative 1 times positive 1 is going to be negative 1. And notice how the x squares are aligned and the x's are aligned as well. This is the same thing as saying positive 1x. So the final answer is x cubed minus 2x squared minus x squared is going to be minus 3x squared. 1x plus 2x is going to be positive 3x. And the negative 1 is all by itself. So there we have it. We did a lot of expanding. Good job.